This hasn't been done in 928 days. Matter of fact, this has never been done in Destiny 2. It was completed back on Destiny 1 in October of 2020, 4 years after it was introduced, and it would only take a sick player to pull it off. I'm actually so impressed this was done this quick, but I can't help but feel like that Superman goes to school meme. Since you're probably wondering what this thing is, let's just say that the Impossible Challenge was made possible a couple of days ago. But it wasn't easy at all. In my last video, I wanted to blow up the solo flawless of Root of Nightmares to the moon, and I was confidently spitting my challenge out like it would take some time. You guys didn't see it, but in my original version of the video, I compared the flawless raid's potential time it would take to the 10-year Halo 2 lasso challenge, and I could not feel more like a dummy if I tried. I swear, if you locked behind a reward, an exotic, a bounty, whatever it is, Destiny players could solve anything. I wasn't the only one who thought this was going to take some time either, as some people doubted it so much, they even offered $1 million. We're still waiting, Nicholas. This video will be the overview of the grinders that worked together to foil my plan, and the winner who won over $1,000 in his story. Welcome to the wild ride that was an impossible challenge, the solo flawless Root of Nightmares. Before I begin, I want to lend a major shout out to the Solo Raids Discord and the runners themselves for sharing info with me. I also want to say that if you guys want me to host more bounties for events, please consider supporting me, whether that be using code EVAN at GamerSupps, buying merch when it's available, and supporting me when sponsorships pop up. It's the best way to see more of these come to life, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given me over my time as being a creator. I want to just do more and more and more for you guys. Also, subscribe since we're close to 300k. Right when the solo of Explicator was cleared by Painter, the world watched on to see if it was truly possible.
2, 6, 7. Wait. Die. Let's go! Let's go, bro! Yes! Finally! Holy shit, dude! Yeah! That feels good, baby! Oh my god! Woo! Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is, baby! Oh! 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 Oh!
Painter used a combination of builds and mods to pull off such an incredible achievement. I know more players are interested in final bosses for solos, but Explicator had a challenge different from Nezarec, and in the solo community this was viewed to be an even harder task to pull off, especially with any form of consistency. What I loved about both solos of the bosses was they didn't use any major game-breaking bugs. It was just knowing the mechanics and executing with the best loadouts for the challenges. Immediately after Solo Flawless became available, I put out the bounty to get it done, and there were 3 major obstacles to get over to complete the challenge. Number 1 was the challenge of it, since that alone would be an uphill battle, even in the most dominant weapon and armor meta that we are currently in. We seriously have builds that can make even the hardest challenges look like a cakewalk at times. Bungie does know this. And with an apparent leak that Starfire Protocol, an exotic carrying most, if not all of the solo's damage in mind for next season, the big B came with the pressure. You see, Bungie does this thing where if a build is way overtuned or even broken, they will wait to nerf it for a time, where as many players as possible can catch on before they inevitably hit it with that nerf hammer. This has happened to almost every exotic in Destiny's history, at least the ones that have been really memorable. But Starfire has been long overdue. Agree or disagree with the nerf, players knew it was now or potentially never. 4 runners that I could track were going for Solo Flawless this early on, while thousands were watching on, and other runners just didn't think it was possible to the point of skipping on the attempts. So how did it go?
Please tell me that worked. Motherfucker. Oh. Yeah. Oh, we take those.
I actually have the heavy on the field. It's what?
If Obstacle 1 was the stakes, the challenge, and especially the competition, Obstacle 2 being pressure from Bungie's nerf of the key exotic to solo, Obstacle 3 was poking its very ugly head. Its name? Consistency.
Yeah, they go on the planet, apparently. Nice. My favorite. Slammed into a planet.
Bro. Wait! Bro, nah. Nah. Bro, what am I doing? Oh my god.
I don't think I ever got to go deep into Explicator. Matter of fact, all of these. But the first two are just pretty simple for the runners. Cataclysm was done just by utilizing Eager Edge with good understanding of the seed mechanic. But there isn't anything crazy new here. You need to be fast, save the Tormentor for the beginning of each timer to kill to extend that timer, hide up top in between the rounds, and then clear the encounter while killing ads.
Wait, what? Wait, nah, it doesn't even make sense. And did the game just bug? What? Excuse me? What? I don't even care that I died.
Scission is just being fast with really good well skates and knowing the room really well. You needed to crisscross applesauce the whole thing to get the clear, and, well, this one didn't give them as much trouble. It seemed like every runner was just going for it here. Explicator is where things became an absolute nightmare, however, as runners would stumble into the third obstacle, and my god, this was amazing to watch.
What did I just die to? Did I die to the planet? Don't tell me I died to the planet. You do the exact... I'm literally doing the same rotation I do for Des. That's just the second time. The second time that I've been slammed into a wall. Oh.
He hasn't accomplished nearly as much in your short time here.
First time I've been getting fucked this hard. No! Light is right. What? Second bro, first try past first encounter, dog. I can so do this. I can so do this, dog. Like, dog, that is first try past first encounter today, dog. Like, what? What, dog? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's literally, that's crazy.
This room can be summed up best by the world's first runner, Painter.
If I could describe Explicator in a single word, it would be frustrating. In terms of how the solo works, it is for the most part self-explanatory. The most complicated part of the solo would probably just be the first planetary shift phase, as this is where you not only have to take in all the planetary information, but also need to run the bottom set with just less available time. The way this happens is that you need to spawn and kill a lieutenant on one side of the map to gain insight and read the planets before making your way over to the other side. You pick up and place a planet to reset your insight. You can then kill a lieutenant and read the planets for that side, and now you know both planets for both sides. It is so easy for things to go from bad to worse in this encounter. From the boss's signature Taco Bell blast that will send you into the upper atmosphere, to the machine gun lieutenant shredding your health bar in 2 nanoseconds, to the boss deciding he wants to just remove a plate from your damage phase so you only have 2/3 of your normal damage max. This boss just presented the challenge of trying to manage every single tiny aspect of the encounter to the best of your ability. For the world's first clear, I chose to use Solar Warlock with Sun Bracers and Eager Edge for the mechanics section, and Rain of Fire with Witherhoard and Irritative Loop with Volt Shot for 2 types of, good damage over time, with a bait and switch Cataclysm for the main DPS. Ember of Mercy and Resolve were used just for the sake of very good health regen, as you lose a lot of health during the encounter, along with Ember of Searing, as it would allow me to regain my melee very, very quickly so I could spam Sunbracers as much as possible. The only absolutely necessary fragment would probably just be Ember of Solace, as it would extend the radiant from Rain of Fire fusion kills from 8 seconds to 12, which in context is actually quite a lot, and is really what made the linear strategy a lot more consistent and usable. It really was the final piece of the puzzle for the DPS strategy to fully come together. Right now, my linear strat, which was used for the world's first clear, has been absolutely surpassed by the meta of Merciless and Rockets, where Merciless is used for Pure Burst on the first plate, and then Rockets with Starfire are swapped to and used for the second and third. It just does more damage while being less complicated. It's just a lot easier to manage. Both Bog and Henry from the Solo D2 Raids Discord put in a lot of work to make the rotation the way it is now. I really just had to make note of their hard work because it definitely impacted Solo Flawless in a big way.
You know from my raid video or others how the normal encounter works, but man, the effort put into figuring out the solo cannot be talked about enough. And the people at the Solo Raids Discord showed me what looked like a terrifying math equation just in the guide of how to do it. This boss was a doozy too, and I think the only reason it was even possible was because of the enemy spawns on the side of the arena during damage. It was literally that tight. Consistency was found by Painter, with the assistance of other runners named Bog and Henry. They came up with the idea to use Rockets and Merciless, whereas before a fusion rifle with Volt Shot was being used. With the Merciless and Rocket meta, the Explicator finally had consistency, at least for one runner, and it was on to Nezarec. Zemo seemed to be the only one who could get to Nezarec, and if you missed my video on Solo Nezarec, go watch that to know how this was done. Either way, this boss uses a combination of enemy clearing, finishing with a specific exotic for a debuff, constantly needing to hit a difficult damage rotation, and then a tear-jerking final stand, because this boss just wipes you. Zemo was here on what looked to be a god run. A god run is just where everything goes right. He smoked the previous encounters and used strategies to get to Nezarec, especially with one piece of information that might as well be a brand new discovery in the game. When you defeat an encounter, there is an invisible cooldown on your heavy ammo finders, so after beating Explicator or Scission, you'd be better off waiting 20 minutes each per encounter to make heavy ammo drop the way that the finders are supposed to. It's why on some footage you'll see Zemo playing Snake. For anybody that wants to attempt it, you could just be on the Gamersubs website using code EVAN for a nice discount on new flavors and shakers, but I'll let that slide. He gets on a great damage rotation for Nezarec. Then, this happens.
You've got to be me. You've got to be me. Oh my god. Alright.
The Well of Radiance giveth and taketh away, as Zemo shot the sword in the middle. This was his first time at Nezarec too. Everyone watched, and every runner would just struggle from here on out.
I'm dead. Oh my god, why did I do that? I tapped out. No! What? No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck! Dude! What the fuck?
Zemo didn't take losing once to heart, and on attempt number 54, he went absolutely nuclear.
Follow the chub still. Please tell me that worked. Mother. Oh. Oh, we take those. There we go. Okay, we're doing pretty good right now. I haven't used a single sword ammo. How does it sound like? It really sounds like the things about it. I think I got to it. Easy. So easy. No! Oh my god. Wait. Please. Wait. Yes! Let's fucking go! Yay! I'm fucking out! I just woke my entire house up, by the way. Oh my god! Holy f. Where's the fucking triumph? Where's the triumph? Where's the triumph? There it is.
Congratulations, Zemo, and thank you to everyone who hyped up this event. Please keep doing all you guys can to spread awareness of these events, as this is the most fun parts of Destiny at times, and these runners spend countless hours finding and putting together every piece of information. I want to do more of these events, even tournaments live on my Twitch at EvanF1997, so just make sure you guys keep supporting, and I'll keep doing. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.